Spaz, bag, this that new, yeah. This that new, this that new swag, this that new swag, this that new spaz, I say, new water, new ice, new neck beats, police in the back, they gotta catch me, only met me one time, she wanna sex me, new life, new bitty, yeah, she sexy, new water, new ice, new neck beats, if the police pulling up, they gotta get me.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Sam 5000. And if you know anything about us, we always bring in the juice. So when you think about independent artists, you think about artists on the come up, we always try to dig in the crates and find those artists. This artist been on tour with 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? He been moving around. Been moving around with Jada. You know what I'm saying?
You got that right. Yes.
Been moving around with the Street Official Pearl movement. And he just dropped the project. And you know what I'm saying? He hit me up and said, man, bro, I need to get on there and share my story. And this is definitely the platform you come to share your story. If you hip hop, you're an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're an urban community developer. You know what I'm saying? This is the place for you. But this man been putting down music, man. He's got a distinct style, different type of style of music, man. You know, his beat rotation is different. His campaign is different. His movement is different, but he moving around, man, and he just dropped a new project, man. I'm gonna let this artist introduce themselves to the platform, my nigga. What they call you, bro?
What's going on, world? It's your boy, Mr. Everybody's favorite plug himself, Mr. I say Mr. because I'm about my business. Gold Knight, you heard me.
Yeah, and I call him Ro. You know what I'm saying? But Gold Knight's in the motherfucking building. What's happening? Hey, look, man, we got some cardinal rules on this podcast, and they simple. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. And we like to introduce the artist to our audience, if they know you or if they don't know you. But just give us a briefing of who you are, where you from, a little bit of your upbringing before we get into the interview and start talking about the music.
All right, with them rules and regulations, I fit right in. You heard me.
That's
Anybody and everybody know me. Know that I'm from Baltimore. You heard me. West Baltimore, to be exact. Park Heights. Zone 15, stand up. You already know. Quantico,
what
we
five
up
with
top.
my gun, huh?
On the set. Other than that, you feel me, I done some things, you feel me, that I'd rather not speak on, you feel me, reason that I call myself the plug, you feel me, so if you don't know the face, you know the name, if you don't know the name, you know the face, you feel me, and all of it go together.
Okay. So you say you from Park Heights, Quantico? Park Heights and Quantico?
Absolutely.
Okay. What schools you went to?
All right, so my schooling is a little different, you feel me, because we moved around a little bit, you feel me. Miami was fucked up coming up, you feel me, so we got set out a lot. So I started off, you feel me, going to school in Baltimore, you feel me. I actually went to a couple different joints. I went to North Bend, you feel me, I went to Leaf Walk, you feel me, a couple other joints, you feel me. I actually started school kind of late. And then, like I said, we went through a couple little things, you feel me, that, you feel me, got us, you feel me, moved away from my mother, you feel me, and that had us move to, you feel me, different states, you know, PA, Virginia, things like that. The main reason I say I'm from Park Heights, you feel me, is because it's the main state, you feel me. It's where the family from, it's where I'm from, you feel me, no matter what, you feel me, whether I left and came back, you feel me, whether they left and came back, you feel me, we all end up on that motherfucking block, you heard me. So, like I said, I'm from Park Heights and Quantico. Anybody got anything to say about it?
1-5, my gun.
You got that right. Yes.
A lot of shit coming out the 1-5. So, like, how was it, you know, for being a kid coming from Park Heights, and you don't have to be ashamed of that, because, you know what I'm saying, my daddy got evicted. I never forget the day, 1993. And we was playing tag football in Virginia. Wrightstown, Virginia, getting it in.
Right.
My father would come, you know what I'm saying, with his head down. He like, man, me holler at you. He like, man, you moving to your grandmother's house, man. We getting evicted tomorrow. That's just great how he told me, like, he ain't cut no car. And I'm like, yeah, no, he ain't say we getting evicted. He just said we got to move tomorrow. I'm like, Ma, like, I go to school. He like, you can go to school from all your grandmother house. So I'm like, shit, I told my man. Like, it was, I never forget, it was like, you know, it was a September day. School had just started. We was probably like 3 weeks into school.
Yeah.
And it was like a little chilly, like how it is now. So it was like 5 right before the sun went down. And I told my man, like, shit, he ran in the house. Straight asked his mother, like, he got moving. And it was like, my mother said, you can live with us. I told my father, like, shit, I can live with my man and them. He like, nah, you know what I said, it's the best thing for you. So I feel that because a lot of motherfuckers don't know how that feel. You know what I'm saying? That shit hit different. One day you don't, and then you a kid and you don't know nothing. And yo say we gotta go grab everything you can grab and be out of here. And I just never.
Everybody shit different. I done came home from school. Like I said, that shit happened a lot. So coming home from school and your whole house outside, you feel me? You getting out the bus and everybody getting out the bus with you. They're like, who shit is that? You feel me? But I'm where I'm at now, so I ain't
Yeah. I'm where I'm at now, but I just say, yo,
You got that right.
I can relate to you because I be hearing like a lot of niggas. One thing I got good with as an older person, getting older, I got good with listening.
Right.
And I could just listen to somebody talk and be like, yeah, we ain't the same. You ain't from the playground where I'm from.
No bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? We just, it's 2 different parts of the playground, bro. My shit got glass, needles, syringes, and valves on it. Your shit got mulch and fucking swings that still work.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you gonna act you gonna act different on my playground. You know what I'm saying? A cut is natural.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? On these playgrounds, take some of these people from the pretty playgrounds and they gonna get cut.
Some of our playgrounds ain't playgrounds.
Right. It was
a
playground to us because it's crazy though, coming from the the urban community, coming from the ghetto, the projects, the back block, ward sections, wherever you from, bro. Like they be like people used to ask me when I used to live in New Jersey or living in New York, like, is Baltimore like the Wire? And I'd be like, hell no.
That shit watered
I'd be like,
down.
I'd be like, that shit watered down. But I'd be like, it's different. And I remember telling my homeboys in Jersey, like, the shit that y'all let me get away with, I got a little respect in my neighborhood. Niggas ain't going for that.
No bullshit.
Like, this shit, y'all niggas really good guys, because I'm saying to you that, bro, we gonna be in it too with my nigga because they just like switching up. So yeah, I understand where you coming from with that vibe. So through the midst of all that, what made you discover the hidden talent of hip hop?
It was actually the hidden talent of music altogether. A lot of people don't know, you feel me? I used to be in the choir when I was younger.
Yeah, me too. I think every man was sense.
I was in a band, you feel me, in middle school, you feel me? I always been in love with music. My grandfather, this was actually when we ended up in Philly and Virginia with my grandmother and grandfather. It was 2 sets of boys, me and my brother, and then my 2 uncles for real. So my grandfather, you feel me, was the big, you feel me, Motown, you feel me, oldies but goodies guy, you feel me? And I'm pretty sure he still got the videos to this day, you feel me, making us do Temptations, renditions, and all that, you feel me? So
just having a good time in the house.
Real live, you feel me, real love. So
absolutely.
I always been in love with music, you feel me, from them, but I didn't know, you feel me, what my lane was, you feel me? Like I said, I'd have done, you feel me, a couple of different things. So throughout time and, you feel me being in, you feel me, different areas, different rooms, seeing, you feel me, beats being made, seeing, you feel me, people writing, people recording. I'm like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then the way they conveying the story, you feel me, conveying that message, however they doing it, you feel me, people rocking to it, you feel me? No, I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do, you feel me? And I actually started when I was young. I started like everybody else, you feel me, tape deck. You feel me? And I was getting ready to say in the karaoke machine. Yeah, I mean,
making it work.
What? Making it work. You feel me? And like I said, from there, now I'm here. I took some time off, you feel me, to actually learn the business of it. You feel me? Because that's where a lot of us mess up at. You feel me? We don't know the business of it.
You got that right. Yes.
And being as though I'm not going to say my main support, but I am my main support because I do everything myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was like I ain't gonna say an extended period of time, but when you try to do something the right way, you feel me? Like I said, when you the only one that's doing it,
right?
You feel me? That's all you got to, you feel me, is time, you feel me? So here I am now, you feel me? Worth the Wait EP on all platforms, you know what I mean? by Gold Knight. If you can't find it, it's because you can't spell it. It's G20LDKN2GHT on all platforms. You spell it like that, I'm popping straight up on everything.
So how many projects you put out since you've been doing music?
Crazy thing is, this is the first project I put out because I didn't take it serious, because I didn't know.
Okay.
And the reason I say this the first project I put out is because it's the first project I put out the right way. You feel me? Like, we all can say that we make music and we made a song in our homie basement and that shit was so hard, you feel me, that I went and put that bitch on YouTube. You feel me? But that's not a real release.
No.
You feel me? That's not the way to do it, because at the end of the day, whether you feel like that's the hardest shit, you feel me, you ever made. It's
a lot of people that don't think they won't even listen to it because it ain't done the right way.
How about that? So I'm not going to sit here and tell you.
You goddamn right.
I got 7,000 songs out here and I didn't do none of them right. No, so I got this one project that I got out right now that I did the right way. Worth the wait.
How many tracks on it?
8 tracks. And it's crazy because it's 8 tracks. That might sound like a lot, but it's only a little under 30 minutes. A nice little teaser.
So you getting straight to it?
Straight to it.
Straight to it. Who produced it?
Most of the tracks are produced by Davo, and one of the tracks is produced by
White Boy Davo,
the same one who did
still grinding.
Lil Scooter.
What studio he working out of? Motion still?
No, he
Patapsco?
He's still in with Patapsco, but it's called
D Flow.
No, it's not Deep Flow. I don't remember the name of it. It's off of James Street though.
Okay.
Davo
grinder, man. He been in the business a long time, man. How's health?
His health doing, you feel me?
Yeah.
He's doing real good.
Yeah.
You feel me? Doing real good. You feel me? He
got
sometimes, you feel me, where he got chill, relax, you feel me, get some resting, you feel me?
But he been putting it down, producing, putting out beats, recording, you know what I'm saying? He a monster.
Actually, the crazy thing is I'm supposed to go have my man tomorrow, you feel me, drop some more fire for y'all.
Yeah. And Dave, when he like your music, he works with you.
Man, what?
Because he does his job as an engineer, but once you get him saying, you know, what the fuck? Yeah. He down into it, you know what I mean?
No
put his blood. Man, what you say? Yeah. And I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Because as an engineer or as any type of person that record, you hear a lot of gibberish, but you have to be polite. You have to have studio manners.
Exactly.
Especially when I'm just getting paid to record you, clean it up, and give you, you know what I mean, your software with your merchandise on it. But it could be overwhelming, you know what I'm saying?
That's part of learning the business, you feel me? Because you can go in there and spend your money with the wrong producer, and they don't give a fuck about your music, how you sound, none of that.
They don't care.
You feel me? You're not going to be able to, you feel me, paint your portrait the way you want to. You feel me? The thing that made me actually lock in with Dave was the first time that I worked with him. I done worked with a couple people around the city. You feel me? The thing that made me work with him was, one, he wasn't afraid to give his input.
Yeah, I like that about him.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And two, he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, because he been recording, I think I remember for Rolling J's, and that was 9 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm quite sure that he been doing it longer than 9 years.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, for 9 years, with his health and all, he's consistent. You know what I mean?
No
cool
doubt.
guy. He's stoner.
Yeah.
He's stoned. He smoke. He laid back. And he tell you how he feel about the music.
Be crazy.
Yeah, his vibes be pretty. So, you know what I'm saying? It's always a vibe when the smoker's in the section.
Facts.
You feel me? It ain't a whole bunch of liquor and hard drugs. But if it's just the Wiz Khalifa, Uncle Snoop, Cheech and Chong thing, it's always a vibe.
Crazy thing is,
You goddamn right.
half the time, you feel me, I go in there, just be me and Dave, and we in that bitch rolling up, you feel me, vibing out to the music.
That's the best music.
Best music. We bouncing ideas off each other. Matter of fact, I'm sitting here thinking about it. If I'm not mistaken, he produced 7 of the 8 songs on the EP.
Oh, no, that's great. That's great. That's great. Yeah. And I know he gave you input the way to get it at and what to do certain shit.
That's why I fuck with him, like real live. Like, that's, so we was in the studio, you feel me, I'm recording my little joint. He stopped it. He like, hey, you know how he talk. Hey, why don't you do? And you know he really wants you to do it, but he not trying to tell you, so he gonna suggest it. You feel me? Why don't you just do it like this? Yeah. So you feel me? I'm not I like constructive criticism. You feel me? Like,
you supposed to. That's successful in the business.
So when he said what he said, you feel me? Instead of me shooting it down, you feel me? I'm like, all right, let's try it. I tried it. It worked. You feel me? Right after that, I said, "You my producer." Straight like that. You my producer, like real live.
Yeah. Kenny, you ain't never met Dave, did you? Yeah, shorty nasty with it. Yeah. So what would you say the type of style you got?
It's different. A lot of people would think like I rap fast. A lot of people say I use a lot of words, you feel me? I break down my syllables, you feel me? My vocabulary. I'm not no dumbed down type of rapper. You feel
I know
me?
you be a little excited.
But you can still turn up to my shit. You
Right.
feel me? And not only can you turn up to it, you feel me, you can still get something out of it. On
Right.
top of actually, you feel me, getting to know me, you feel me? It's so many different aspects that you can look at it, you feel me? Like, I don't want to put one category or to say I'm a trap or I'm a this, I'm a that. It's just,
I'm a musician.
I'm a musician, I'm an artist, like real
I
life.
create.
So
I create. I like that vibe absolutely, because one thing about me when I used to record music, and this is advice for anybody that's watching, Eminem tell you gotta lose yourself in the music. And then another thing I learned from Pop, like, bruh, why you stuck on a fucking song all day, bruh? You could do 10 songs, because at the end of the day, you can work 5-10 hours on this record, and this record go bobo, nothing. And you can take 3 minutes on a record, and that be the record. You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like you gotta lose yourself in the music and just record. I was just one of them type people, record that shit. Then my verse, hey man, you that's what I'm getting in the producer way. That's what the fuck you do. I'm ready to give you the vocals, the ad libs, the ins and outs, everything you need, bro. I'm ready to say a couple words over. You gonna have everything now. You create that and get that back to me. That's your job. Other than that, my job is to keep spitting this shit out this paper, out my phone or out the top of the head.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like in the studio, like everybody do their job. That's what producers and engineers for, to make that shit sound good. The rappers is to put the words to the beat. Fact. And that's one thing that I loved about the craft. I didn't spend too much time on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, what are you talking about?
Right.
I was one of them type of Jews to write a hook and might not get back to that hook for 3-4 weeks.
Facts.
Then be thinking something, oh, shit, I got a hook for that. Or I used to just constantly write random verses. So when I go in the studio, I knew I had something in my book or in my head that'll go with a feature or what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was just unorthodox with it. It's
actually crazy that you said that, because the actual single that I'm pushing for the EP, it's called Dip, and it's number 2 on the EP. So a couple things about this track. First thing, the beat that you hear the song on is not the beat that I wrote the song to.
Oh, I do that, period. I write without a beat.
That's the first thing. Like, I actually wrote it to another beat, and I don't know why, you feel me? Like, I hadn't spit it for nobody, nothing, you feel me? I'm just sitting there one day spitting it to the original beat that I wrote it to, and I'm like, it's not giving what I wanted to give, you feel me? So I go searching for another beat, and the actual beat that you hear now, and you hear it go perfect with it. It's not sped up, slowed down, chopped up, this, not nothing. You feel me? Like, that is the exact beat, you feel me, the way I heard it, you feel me? And I spit what I wrote, and it fit. And the reason I said it's crazy is because that wasn't the single. I have another song on it. It's actually the first song on the mixtape. It's called I'm Here. That was the one that I was pushing, and it was the reason I thought, you feel me, that was the one, is because of what I was going through at the time. I had just came home. I was on the box for real, but I was still home if I wasn't in that motherfucker. So, you feel me, like, that was my mode at that time. I was still, you feel me, gassed up off of being home. So I'm like, yeah, you feel me, they gonna feel this. Right. You feel me? And my man Donnie, who I played the song for, he like, that shit cool. But play that dipping. You feel me?
Be more, that's what he like. He played it for me in the joint, so I had a sneak peek some of your shit that you sent to him, and I liked it. So what would you say, like, when you said your grandfather used to play the Motowns and oldies but goodies, and my people's did too. So just give me like one of your favorite Temptation songs.
Ooh, I don't think I got a favorite. I'm lying. My favorite would probably be Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
That's one of my favorites. Yeah. But my other favorite is Just My Imagination.
That one too.
That was the joint. Every night on my knees I pray.
So, believe it or not,
they were some crime motherfuckers back then.
Listen,
they ain't had no hip hop. Uncle them, granddaddy, and them was some suit wearing crime motherfuckers.
They was smooth as shit.
Smooth as a shit. That nigga say, every night on my knees I pray. Dear Lord. So when you listen to the lyrics, I'm like, yo, really crying about
real
shorty.
Loud.
I'm sitting here on his nights and he praying.
Like,
dear Lord, hear my pleas.
Like, I need some of that pussy.
Yeah.
Real loud. Where that's at? What
that's
the
best pussy in the world. Some of these niggas, some of them old niggas back in the day, you see why they got 17, 18 kids? Because
my man David Ruffin, what did he say? Sunshine, blue skies. Please go. When you ask for them motherfuckers to go away,
Yeah.
cause your girl done left.
And I wish it would rain.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You already know.
Hey, he was about, hey. But what's my man, Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac, and I'm always make fun of him. The nigga that just do that, girl, you know, love. What's his name?
Lenny Williams.
Man, Lenny Williams, the cryingest motherfucker I ever met him. I shout out to Uncle Lenny. But boy,
One of the
if you had
greatest
to
songs
get,
ever,
if you had to get a nigga girl, you got her. Hey, Lenny, you can have her.
No
I'm gonna start
bullshit.
over.
No
I'm gonna throw my
bullshit.
raw back out. So, after that, after listening to Motown, when you first heard your first hip hop record, what was the first thing that turned you on to like that hip hop vibe where you was like, oh shit, this ain't the Temptations. This is more than my speed.
Fact. So, one, hip hop was more so my age limit. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I love that music. You feel me? To the point where it don't, like, my people to tell you, I used to try walking around in motherfucking suits and shit.
Right.
You feel me? Go to school and stay like, come on, my nigga, you can't do that. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
you hang
can't
around
do that.
granddaddy and them
you feel
too
me?
much.
Like,
That shit was cool in
And then,
1941.
No bullshit.
Yeah,
Like, my
this
grandfather
motherfucker-
was a big ass influence. I want to do everything he did.
Yeah,
Any
right.
motherfucker would.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? So,
That shit was in the 40s. Yeah, man.
so you feel me? They like, you feel me? Like, you got to find your own lane, basically.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm like, all right, you feel me? But I never, my main thing was about finding my own lane. I never wanted to be what everybody else wanted to be. I never wanted to be like everybody else. So my favorite singles artist is Snoop. My favorite group is Outkast. You feel me? When you start talking about...
Hold up, my nigga. You talk about niggas that sold 100 million records. They are everybody's favorites.
They are, but they not.
My name had 5,000. And what's the other member? Outkast.
Andre 3000.
Exactly.
But,
So it
you
lets
feel
you
me?
know where my mentality
And
at.
you feel that meaning we on the
He's
same
one of my
you feel me,
favorite
wave
spitters.
pattern.
Yeah, he's
A
one of my
lot of
favorite
people
spitters.
don't consider that. You
And
feel
they
me?
didn't get Hey Y'all. A lot of people didn't get Hey Y'all.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even understand
Yeah,
my man. If
that
they
was my
understood that,
shit.
brother, listen to me.
It's one of my favorite tracks. I want to
If
meet
they-
your daddy. Get you in my caddy.
That nigga overrated.
Man,
Overrated.
You crazy.
Come on, Kenny.
Overrated.
Who's your favorite? And put him next to him and ask him to spit a 16 next to Andre.
Yeah, they respect Andre. I'm
Like,
just saying,
yeah,
I don't
real
think
loud.
he overrated.
So like,
Nigga can rap. He really nice.
so like the main thing that stands out to me, you feel me, when it comes to any artist, whether it be rap, you feel me, R&B, pop, whatever, is originality.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the first thing that's going to catch my eye. You feel me? So like I said, with Outkast, you feel me? I'm looking at them like, you hear them first because you hear them all over the
Right.
radio, you feel me? And I'm like, damn, these hard.
Yeah.
But then when you see the videos, you like,
They different.
boy, what the fuck? Like,
Different.
like what my man doing? Yo got silver hair in the
Yeah.
prototype video,
Yeah.
some more shit. But you like, this nigga got balls.
Yeah, he
You
created
feel
to
me?
the
Like,
music.
Same thing with Snoop, you feel me? Like Snoop, he was always cool, calm, and collected. He was smooth. He ain't had to be all extra right. He was himself, you feel me? But no matter what he said, you feel me? It made motherfuckers move. You feel me?
No, Snoop. I remember in '93, I went to high school, and I used to just be walking around the hallway. They might have thought I was funny. 'Cause I used to just be thinking is he crack? He just had that smooth ass
Right.
voice,
Right.
but I knew a lot of motherfuckers didn't really grow up in a house with like older people. Cause I'm like, I watched the Mac and some of this shit, like when Ghostface did Wisdom Body.
Facts.
I'm saying, yo, that's Goldie. Yo, I
Right.
Goldie on there
Right.
from the Superflies, the
Facts.
Dolomites and shit. I liked it that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when I heard Snoop, I'm like, this nigga a gangster.
Man,
Then he
what?
talking that pimp shit like, how the fuck you do both of them?
Listen.
But then I thought about my man Goldie
Fact.
was putting that gun on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. And most pimps of that day was really just really super fly.
And if you look at Snoop and you compare him to like a Pac or something like that, whereas though Pac was rowdy, I ain't gonna say he was rowdy, but he always was, you feel me, was demonstrative, you feel me? He always had, you feel me?
The uppity type of guy.
Whereas though Snoop, you feel me, just, like I said, he was just cool
Cool.
as shit, you feel me, no matter what he
Boy,
did.
Snoop had his
Like,
hair Shirley Temple.
I was ready to say
That's
that. I
different.
ain't never seen so many
And
niggas want to have a
never
perm.
wear no fucking dress.
Come on, man.
He ain't never wear no
Not
dress.
a dress, not
Straight
nothing.
up.
But that nigga perm was tight as a bitch,
Yeah.
and every nigga wanted one. You hit me?
You know what I mean? I mean, on the West Coast, I don't think you
No,
think it's doing it here, but
No, I'm not saying not here. You feel me?
Yeah, but I'm
you
just
feel
saying,
me?
but
shit, yeah.
he didn't develop that. He got that from,
Yeah.
Bishop and Yogi
Exactly.
Bear and motherfuckers that wore their hair like Iceberg Slim. I think
Exactly.
Iceberg Slim wore his hair like that, if I'm not
Exactly.
mistaken. So, you know what I mean? California is the home of some, you know what I'm saying, some
real
big boy
live, yeah.
pimps and some
And-
pimps and Max.
But-
You got damn right. And the low rider experience. So they ride low cars. They listen. They ride old school cars and listen to old school music.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
So-
was looking at a documentary on Warren G. How he came out with the funk shit, and he was like, we did it different. The G funk. We called it the G funk and the G funk era. So yeah, I feel your ear.
Exactly, and the main thing about it was, even though, you feel me, you knew where it came from, you feel me, you could see that he was basically paying homage, you feel me. It was all what made him him, you feel me. He seen something when he was coming up or wherever, you feel me. He liked it, you feel me, and he took it. He made it his own, you feel me, helped him develop himself, you feel me. So
Absolutely.
shit like that, you feel me, made me, you feel me, all right, now I gotta see what these motherfuckers about musically. Same thing with Busta Rhymes. You feel me? It's all it's the different shit, the Eminems, you feel me? Like that's the shit that I like, you feel me? Cause one, the lyrics is there, you feel me? I can understand what they saying, you feel me? So that shit speaks volumes to me.
And
you
then they
feel me?
turn into characters.
And all the characters, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, you feel me? I'm not the same person tomorrow that I was today.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't have the same issues tomorrow that I had today.
Right.
I'm not gonna find the same beat. I might use a different producer than Dave, so everything shouldn't
Right.
sound the same. Shouldn't
Everything
be the
should
same.
sound the same. Absolutely.
You feel me? So when I can listen to a motherfucking Snoop record and he like, nigga, cause it's 187 on the undercover car. You feel me?
What's your favorite Snoop verse?
Snoop verse? My favorite song is Two of America's Most Wanted. You feel me?
That's a good.
That's
pick.
my favorite song by Snoop, period. I don't really have a favorite verse, like one specific verse, you feel me? Because when I say I listen to Snoop, I listen to Snoop.
Nah, I fuck
Like,
with Snoop, especially that. I fuck with Snoop. Snoop was always the guy. And then the last time I think I was really cutting into Snoop was I think it was high school. What was the joint he did with him and Wiz Khalifa? So what? We get drunk.
Mac and Dave go to high school.
So what? Yeah. So what? We smoke weed. I fuck with
That was
Snoop,
the-
but you know, Snoop can never do no wrong in my eyes. You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
no. And that's what I'm
He was
saying.
just
Like,
a
you know, this
musician.
nigga to be a big, crazy ass gangster, you feel me? And they could turn around talking about sexual eruption.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Then he get the dancing.
Come get the dancing.
You got that right. He's a whole pimp gangster.
And ain't nobody gonna play with him.
Ain't nobody gonna play
You
with him.
feel me? Like-
And Snoop beat that joint. But one of my favorite really Snoop songs was I was so stuck off of that Doggy Style. I think that was a well put together album. I be listening to these hip hop connoisseurs and they never mention it. And I
They
be
never
like,
do.
my father was a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So I'd say a lot of cut shit that I was just born into this shit, and I'd be like, yo, niggas will name 20 top albums, and Eminem will put the top 20 for niggas mention Doggy Style.
And I don't get it. You know why? Because it's not an album that Snoop put out that didn't go platinum.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers don't know that. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that.
Like, real live. Like I said, you feel me? Like, besides me just
Snoop
learning
Dogg
the
will make a
business-
motherfucker. Eminem will make a motherfucker top 10 before Snoop, and that's fucking.
Yeah. Because like I said, a lot
fucking
of
disgusting to me.
a lot of people don't listen. A lot of people, that's what I realized. A lot of people, because, you feel me, I ain't gonna say the West Coast don't, you feel me, like, convert over here, but they don't feel it the way they feel East Coast for some reason. I don't know what it is, you feel
I
me.
mean,
Like,
I think the
we
West
don't-
Coast.
We don't live like that. We don't ride around in low riders and all that shit. So some of the stuff we really can't get,
Yes.
you feel me? So
It's culture, bro. It's
Exactly.
culture. Because, like, for real, this the way I should put like this from, I'ma say Boston, and that's giving you, when I say Boston, I'm giving you Connecticut, upstate New York, on down all the way to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Once it stops in Virginia, that Boston and Virginia is the culture,
exactly,
which is known as pretty much the East Coast.
exactly,
The culture changed in the South.
exactly,
The culture changed in the Midwest.
exactly.
The culture fucking changed in the West Coast.
Exactly.
That's what I didn't get it until I start going places like California,
Right,
Las
right.
Vegas, Chicago, Detroit, Denver. I've been to fucking Iowa. I tell niggas all the time, my man in the feds, he said, bro, my man in them in here, they tell me they was from Iowa. And I said, yo, I told you that. I said, yo, I went out Iowa and I was in a layover in Iowa and I was out there for about 8 hours. I was smoking my weed and I seen more black folks than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I say, man, I
these
thought it's
motherfuckers
Idaho
everywhere.
potatoes. I didn't know it was here. A whole fucking culture out there. And then, by being on the West Coast, I'm like, bruh, they worship Tech Nine.
Fact.
They worship Brother Lynch. They worship Yellow Wolf.
E40,
These are them people. E40, Mac Dre. I mean, what's my man that passed away? Man, that got all the albums from California.
Afro Man still alive.
No, I'm talking about the real one, man. They got them all posted.
Mac Dre.
Mac Dre.
Yeah, that's Mac Dre.
Mac Dre, tall, skinny dude.
Yeah,
Cuckoo
with
Cal.
afro,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a girl that just came out of Milwaukee. And ain't nobody never came out of Milwaukee but Cuckoo Cal.
Exactly.
But there's a female artist and she down Atlanta and she with QC. She killing it right now. You get what I'm saying? So it's different cultures and that's what it is. Like us Baltimoreans personally would never be into that. You have to be a different type of Baltimore person to do what Busta did in the video with Janet Jackson. Average nigga,
I ain't doing all that.
And that motherfucker went global.
Listen,
viral before viral.
That's the thing.
Damn
you
right.
feel me? Like social media and shit. That shit cool now.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it wasn't always around.
But I'm just thinking. Do you imagine if it was around 25 years ago?
Listen, if it was around, I think it would have benefited some people if it was around 25 years ago. Like I think Baltimore would have been one of the places to benefit. You feel me? If social media was around because. Like you said, a lot of these places, you feel me, they so far away, you feel me, or you feel me, they live in their culture, and you feel me, if it's not on TV or on the radio, being as though social media wasn't around, we don't know nothing about it.
Radio, and Black, I think it was Black Planet, there's some shit.
So
the other shit was like that.
You only got from the artists that I named, basically whatever they see on TV or whatever they, you feel me, hear on the radio. Like everybody I just named, I had albums. Like I was going to cop albums when they came out, and I'm putting them on from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, 1 to 15. You feel me? Like I'm not just like, oh yeah, I see that video nice, and then you feel me, let the next video go and don't worry about him until I see him again.
And Snoop said he just brought the album cover from Doggy Style. We own it, so now he's bringing out a whole brand with that Doggy Style shit. Right. And I was like, damn, he let me know something. Like this shit was so real. Motherfuckers be owning your album cover. Like, damn.
That's why I said I had to learn
the business.
Because
that's important.
I said, one thing I do, you feel me, even though I be around certain people and I get to chop it up with certain people and ask them, you feel me, how they move, I sit and watch a lot of interviews, you feel me? And the one thing that I got out of these interviews is a lot of these artists were not knowledgeable of what these record labels was doing to them when they was, you feel me, coming up.
They put it on TV for you, man.
So, yeah, it's all there, you feel me?
They put it on TV, the TLC story, the New Edition story. And believe it or not,
you got the Michael Jacksons, the Beatles, and all that. I'm like,
then you got 2021, motherfuckers still signing rinky dink deals.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I'm not ready to be doing that. I'm not trying to wait 10, 15, 20 years down the road to try to buy my masters. I made the music. You feel me? Why do you own my masters? Like,
but that goes back to saying though, I don't really fault the people that got fucked. Everybody that got fucked over back then, because you had to think about it. When you look at the New Edition store, you talking about niggas is thirsty from the projects. Then you say it's an opportunity coming. Mama send you to go get that. Now you got a bunch of motherfucking bloodsuckers that ain't playing fair. You end up fucked over, and I guess that's how they built the game. You gotta get fucked over. It's even in the streets. When you jump out the porch, you get pimped unless you got somebody. Even if a motherfucker in your family do it, they still gonna put an old banana in the tailpipe.
That's what I was getting ready to say. You feel me? You got to either find a way to educate yourself the best way you can, or you got to find somebody that you feel as though you can trust. You feel me? That you might not trying to be benefiting off of them. You might not be trying to work, you feel me, with them, but you got to find somebody that's going to put that knowledge on you. You feel me? Somebody who, you feel me, legitimately want to see you win.
Yep. Or you got to study.
Or
you
study.
got damn right. Study.
Like real life.
Studying to do it.
If you studying, or if you find, you feel me, somebody who legitimately, you feel me, got your best interests at heart, you feel me, then you Gucci. You go and like you gonna have your, you feel me, your trials and tribulations. That's life. You feel me? Ain't nothing, you feel me, free, you feel me, ain't none of this shit easy. Like if it was, we all be millionaires and bajillionaires, like real life.
You got damn right. You gotta go through the jerk. That's just a part of the process. You gotta go through the jerk in order to get it done. So by you being a hip hop guy yourself, and it's something that's frequently asked on this podcast, because I know the next artist is watching this and they want to hear this. Give me your top 7 artists from your city.
Top 7 artists from my city.
that you like. You like. It could be.
That I like.
Yeah. That you like. I like to always hear what a motherfucker listen to and vibing to. I done had people say they don't have nobody. Liars.
Ooh,
But
yeah,
I mean,
that's
I done
a
heard
lie
people
and a
say,
half.
yeah, I done heard people say so much bougie shit. I don't trip off of it no more. But
The first,
I listen to a lot of Baltimore shit. Heavy.
a lot of it.
I listen to it. I love it.
So the first artist, you feel me? It's not. I'm not gonna say that they're not current, but they're not rappers.
I mean, but
the
go
first
ahead,
is
7-7.
is Drew Hill. You feel me? Them my niggas.
Yeah,
listen,
I mean,
like you can't.
Don.
No bullshit. You heard?
I mean, Cisco, you been for a long motherfucker. They the first niggas that made it big.
Yeah.
Opposite.
So you feel me?
I don't think they
You
get the respect they deserve either.
Yes.
They don't. They definitely
Drew
don't.
Hill do not. Shout out to Drew Hill, Cisco, and the gang, man. That's
Real
real
live. Second would probably be. I see a lot of people don't say he from here, but I consider that man to be from here, and that's DMX. You feel me?
DMX ain't from me.
Listen, I don't care. I consider that man from
I
here.
can't.
Listen, I consider that man from here. You feel me? Real live. Like,
He can't be. Let the legend live.
The young.
You want
he-
own him.
listen,
You want to own him. I know you want to own him, but
I don't want to own
don't do
him,
that to young.
But no, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not going. You feel
I'm
me?
saying,
Take it
give
away
us
from
per
y'all.
Baltimore. Drew Hill, per
All right,
Baltimore.
per
X
Baltimore,
got him.
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Per
Give us
Baltimore. We probably go after that. Tim Trees.
Goddamn right.
Got
I
to
agree.
have Tim Trees. Only
I
because
agree. The GOAT.
brother had a fucking stranglehold. Like when I say a stranglehold, he had a stranglehold on Baltimore. You feel me?
Trees was the man.
At the 10 would probably be Smash. Rest in peace, Smash.
Rest in peace, Smash. T-Mac. Long live T-Mac. 29. Stand up.
At the Smash would probably be my man EJ. EJ
Shout out to
definitely
EJ.
out there doing big things.
Shout out to EJ.
I'd be remiss if I ain't give you, feel me, a shout out to my man YG Tech, you feel me?
YG
Park
Tech,
Heights
no
stand up,
excuses.
yeah.
1-5, my gun out.
I mean, we're going to keep it over what's my man, Lil Moose. I'm sorry, Young Moose, my bad. You feel
Young
me? I've been
Moose,
drinking,
man. You
smoking,
already
work
know the
with me.
dumb way.
See, like I said, I know the whole city, you feel me? So I'm going
Man,
to keep
you-
going
you-
with
you-
it. My man Tato, you
Shout
feel
out to
me?
Tato, man.
My man Trill CG,
Trill CG.
my man Hookmaster TSO. My man
Hookmaster.
GGC Miles, you feel me? H&S Fat Baby, GG Grapester,
Okay, let it go on. Show
Zone
it.
18 Rec.
Okay. Keep, get him. Go ahead. Get him.
Let me see, H&S Pookie, you feel me?
Get him. He give me names I never heard of, man.
Listen, I
Tell
told
him
you, I'm
pull up.
tapped into the city, you feel me?
Tell 'em pull
Everybody,
up.
If they
Tell
don't know
'em
the
pull
face,
up.
they know the name. If they don't know the name, they know the face.
You got damn right. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Give me one more.
My man, who I got a whole lot of knowledge from, and he actually helped me make my mixtape cover, even though it was shot by Shanae Evans. My man, he go by King. His stage name is King. His real name is Dion. You feel me? That's like family. I call him cuz, bro, whatever you want to call him. That's my man. You feel me? He actually was one of the people who helped me develop me on the tip of being understandable.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of music, you feel me? Like, you feel me? It's cool to have a vibe and a feeling with your music, but you still want to be understood, you feel me? And not even just what you saying or how you saying it, but actually formulating, you feel me, an actual thought, you feel me? Like, he was one that helped me actually understand, you feel me, the stanzas, the bars and shit like that, you feel me, it's to rap fast or to rap slow or, you feel me, to break it up and shit like that. So, you feel me, I definitely got to give a big shout out to him. But like I said, I'm tapping with everybody, so.
Hey man, you gave us 10. So one thing for sure and two things for certain. How long you been doing music?
Oh, shit. I've been doing, I'm 29 now, so shit, you might as well say I've been doing music for 20 years.
Okay, so you've been doing music since 9 years.
Yeah, because I
So
started out in the choir.
yeah, okay, so you ever heard of the BET Cypher?
Absolutely.
You ever heard the rap song Banned from TV? Noriega and that?
Yeah.
You ever seen like, you seen DTR, I don't know, Ghostwriter?
Yeah.
Freestyles and shit?
Yeah.
The bars. So I'm saying, one thing about me, I got to come outside first thing in the morning.
Right.
So everything, I always ask the artists to give us those bars a cappella. because a motherfucker gotta practice what they preach. And I'm saying I could be honest with you. If I cannot come out at 6 a.m. with that, you will get the call at 6:18. Take about 18 minutes for everybody to line up and get right.
Facts.
So I'm just saying, we sending the shit back.
We sending the shit
So
back.
we trying to bust the back block
Say
open.
less.
You feel me? On RAWDOPE podcast. With my motherfucking man Ro. You just dropped the project.
Worth the Wait EP on all streaming
And this that
platforms.
motherfucking episode 134.
134.
You
Charles
right.
Barkley
Yes.
edition. I'm calling this bitch Charles Barkley
Charles
34.
Barkley. Charles Barkley.
So Charles Barkley was an aggressive basketball player. But this what we want to do. I want you to give me these Charles Barkley bars, episode 134. Right? And I want to do something different. 34 bars, and I'm going to let you know when you get the bar 34.
34 bars.
Duncan.
You ready?
I'm ready. Don't threaten me with no good time.
My nigga, I'm back in effect. How the fuck could I trip the little time that I said? I got caught with the bit me, and before I could use it, my nigga, them people was all on my ass. I wasn't in the mix, I was hitting the play, but I gotta be protected out here nowadays. Instead of my people coming into my funeral, I need them come with me to my court date. I hit a speed bump on the road to be great. I arrived at the time, but I almost was late. Fuck all of you niggas, ain't nobody safe to the court. I'm a minister, bitches, I'm bait. I am the littest all times of the day, and then when the night comes, a whole lot of the same. I'm just trying to enjoy my life, I feel immortal. I want this little bitch to come give me some brain. I'm on some shit, and y'all like controversy, so tell me one thing, are you not entertained? Ain't caught the cases I caught. The last case undefeated like Money Mayweather's the name. How does butane? Coming from the house of pain with a not as thick as toothpaste. I'm smoking designer. Prices drop the more you buying. Traffic in state to state. I might as well mention that a nigga feels offended. I think somebody playing with me. Finesse me, you tripping. 6 feet is what I'm digging. My idea is social distance. A nigga be chilling. Cause a nigga really vicious. By the bill to get the drilling. Sit back and watch him. You was here to bear witness. I'm showing that this is my city. I'm out of do say.
No.
Oh, no, I ain't
I like
finished.
that shit. I like that
ain't-
shit.
Oh.
Hey, I gave out the testers. They say they like it. Now, what's the shit that we coming out with in the morning? Because I got to give a couple of them out. Make sure you ain't do the open banana in the tailpipe. I got to see is it real.
You gotta see, is it real?
Yeah, I mean, it's a Charles Barkley edition, man. 34, man. Nigga.
34.
2 ways from a whole one.
I say I walked into the podcast with an H&S on my chest. What the fuck they talking about? They don't know. Gold Night is the best. I'ma slow it down because I sped it up on the first rhyme in this bitch. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about because you niggas sounding like a snitch. Hold up. I'm a motherfucking beast with it. I'ma eat with it. In the streets with it. I'm repping for my motherfucking people over west and we in the east with it. I'm downtown. What you saying, nigga? I'm coming out and I ain't playing, nigga. I'm staying around and I'm playing around. No, I'm not, nigga. I'ma break them down. What that fucking mean? That's the fucking package. Goddamn, I'm a fucking savage. Niggas out here and they fucking acting. My daddy gone, I'm a fucking bastard. My mother love me, I'ma wreak havoc. I don't give a fuck about what they saying, though. I said that shit one time and I'ma say it again because I do it for the dub. Hold up. I don't go around with it. You gonna get the motherfucking picture, nigga. Yeah. What the fuck they talking about? I don't give a motherfucker. I'm aiming that shit at their head. Yeah, and I switch it up, eat it up, beat it up, treat it up. I don't give a fuck because they needing us.
Okay.
I said my shit. Oh, you
Gold Night got
hold
something.
that.
Got something. I like it. I like it. I like
My
it.
shit gonna keep switching. You
I
heard
like
me?
it. So where can they get that? What? Tell us the title of the project again and where they can find it at.
The title of the project is Worth the Wait. I'm
Worth
talking
the
about
Wait.
The weight that you lifting. You heard me? Wink, wink. It's on all streaming platforms and it's by me, Gold Night.
What made you call yourself Gold Night?
Night was my father's name.
Okay.
Gold. I'm sorry. Let me get back in the mic for this one. Gold is the standard. You heard me. And if you don't know what that means, you feel me, then you really don't need to. Be honest with you. Rolling.
And what can they find you at on social media, man?
You can find me on social media, you feel me, on IG, on Facebook at Gold Night. It's the easiest way to find me, you feel me?
Hey, listen, man. I listen to your music. My B-More, aka Uncle Donnie. He was giving me tastes of it, and he speaks highly of you. And I was hanging out when you did the 3-6 Mafia run.
Facts.
Now, man, what was that experience like?
Man, the 3-6 Mafia run. So that was my first trip out of state since I had been home, out the box, all that. You feel me? So I was fresh out of, you feel me, dealing with the law, you feel me? So more than just, you feel me, going down to perform with 3-6. It was a peace of mind thing, you feel me, because I was getting, you feel me, a little vacation, getting away from everything, you feel me, and even though I was going through what I was going through, you feel me, that opportunity let me know, you feel me, that I was on the right path, you feel me. So it was a major stepping stone for me, if anything, you feel me. It was motivation. That's what it was, you feel me. It was motivation. The crazy thing is the thing that I got out of it the most, it wasn't even performing. I had a great time performing, you feel me, in front of all the people, but I got to sit in the back, you feel me, and experience things from a different aspect, you feel me.
That's awesome.
We all get to, you feel me, experience things as a fan, you feel me, and unless you feel me, on a 3-6 Mafia type level, you feel me, you never experience that treatment, like real life. Like, I don't care what nobody say.
I hung out with them back in 2004.
Like, yeah, like, I'm talking
they
about
different.
Motherfuckers running around in the venue, you feel me, stopping everything because you asked for a fucking cup of ice. You feel me? Because you asked for some lotion, you feel me? You got the motherfucker who own this motherfucking venue, you feel me, running around for you, you feel me? I'm like,
dang.
That's a different type of respect.
They Oscar winners, though. Yeah. So before we wrap it up, so you had that was the MCs, and then you had an opportunity to meet one of my favorite groups ever, outside the Jackson 5s, would be the Locks.
Facts.
You had the chance. You got that right. You had a chance to sit with the guards after verses.
Facts.
What was that vibe like for you?
First off, shout out to Jada. I ain't gonna lie to my nigga. You call me on set one more time, we gonna have our own verses. I'm lying. I ain't got buzz enough for that nigga right now.
Yeah.
But that was, it was surreal, but I felt like at this time, I feel like I belong. You feel me? So more so than, you feel me, being like starstruck or anything like that.
Right.
You feel me? I'm feeling like, you feel me, this is where I'm supposed to be. These are my peers. This is where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
So the same way I'm sitting here talking to you,
Right.
it's the same way that I was sitting there talking to Jada, talking to Styles, talking to Sheik, you feel me? Like, realize at the end of the day, they all human. You
Yeah,
feel me?
absolutely.
And that's what a lot of people don't realize is, regardless of what a person is or what they do, you feel me, we are all human, you feel me? A conversation will go a long way, you feel me? Like, the way that the ice got broke, you feel me, besides, you feel me, us just performing or doing a show or whatever, was his man's, Jada Mans was talking to him. He like, yeah, you feel me? You know, everybody got their own little doppelganger, you feel me? Everybody got their twin all around the world they don't know about. He turned straight around to me like, yeah, because I thought that was on set right there. You feel me? Talking about offset, you feel me?
Right.
So everybody in the room started dying laughing, you feel me? Like, but it was an icebreaker. You feel me? Anybody else, you feel me? Everybody know I hate that shit. I hate when people tell me I look like Offset, you feel me? But, you feel me? It was an icebreaker, you feel me? And it was on some cool shit. Motherfuckers wasn't trying to be, you feel me, negative or nothing like that, you feel me? So shit like that, you feel me, is a way to have a conversation with a motherfucker. I wasn't just coming to him like, yo, I got this. I need you to check this out. Da, 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 da. Like, no, you feel me? He told a joke, you feel me? Laughed at it, you feel me? And then we went from there.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's the thing. You got to be personable with people, you feel me? You got to make people not only put yourself in their shoes, but make them want to put their self in your shoes. You feel me? Like,
it go both ways. Conversation go two ways. They the best conversation. But before we wrap, what was one of the words of encouragement you got for those goats?
Styles told me, he said, keep going, King. He said, you feel me, you doing what you're supposed to do. You feel me, you working. You feel me, you doing the shows. You feel me, you pulling up wherever they tell you to pull up at. You feel me, you being seen. You know, keep grinding, don't give up. You feel me, stay motivated. You feel me. Same thing Lil C's told me, you feel me. And not
that's
a lot.
serious. You got the Frank, one of my top.
Listen.
And the kick it with Lil C's, I know that was like
to me, these are legends.
I mean,
they legends.
They are legends.
Like, yeah, they legends. You feel me? So like, when these legends take time, you feel me, out of their a day to comment on my statuses or to take a picture with me or to have a conversation with me, and I ain't sold 1 million albums. You feel me? But the respect is there. You feel me? The actual real love is there. You feel me? And real recognize real. You feel me? So they can offer that encouragement. You feel me? That makes that bigger motherfucker up. Like, This Lil C walk around Biggie Smalls. You feel me? Notorious B.I.G.
Right.
You feel me?
Kim,
Like,
yeah.
when this motherfucker tell me, you feel me, salute King, you feel me, great show, you feel me, great this, great that.
That feels good.
Amazing. You feel me? Because you done seen the greatest of the greats
You
do this
got
shit.
that right. Yes.
I can't ask for no more than that. You feel me? As long as I'm doing what I gotta do, I feel as though everything else gonna fall in place.
Right. But hey, man, hey. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate the
I
art.
appreciate the Raw Dope podcast. I
Thank you.
appreciate the people behind the scenes that y'all don't get to see.
You got that right, man. I appreciate you for coming out, even though you was late as fuck. But you know that's normal. That's normal, man. But like I said, man, I'm gonna check the project out tonight. I'm proud of you, man. You keep when the visuals coming.
One thing first. Anybody know me know I'm late for every motherfucking thing. You got
Right.
That's how you
Me
know
too,
I'm
in a way.
legitimate. That's how you know I'm real. It don't matter what it is. I'm late
Right.
for that shit.
Right.
But we actually get ready to start shooting Dipping, the single for the tape next week.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then, you know, after that, depending on the time frame, how long it takes to shoot to get it out, you feel me? It's going to, you know, keep running after that. Y'all already know. If I drop one thing, you feel me? I be dropping them right one at another. So ain't no, you feel me, going to be no long wait period or nothing like that. Like, oh no, I'm coming. I'm stepping on next. You feel me? Real live. I want all the attention.
So what's next for you?
What's next for me? I actually have a show Friday, 10 South Calvert Street, Dream Lounge. It's called Trick or Treat. It's a Halloween experience. The show starts at 5 p.m. It's from 5 to 10. The performances probably don't start till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Then November the 18th, I have a show that I'm doing down in Atlanta. That's all I can say right now. You feel me? Of course, y'all know
You
y'all
getting
follow
booked.
me. Yes, absolutely.
You getting booked,
Absolutely.
man. You getting booked, man. Hey, one thing we say, man, you know, work hard for it, never give up,
Absolutely.
push it.
Absolutely.
Execution, no excuses, excellent demand, sacrifice. And like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming on the platform, just saying a little bit of your story, you know what I'm saying, then sharing them bars with us. We definitely can get outside in the morning. And hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button,
Most
drop
definitely.
a like, leave a comment, man. And hey, DM us on the RAWDOPE page, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, man, about the merchandise, little RAWDOPE joint I'm rocking now. This one ain't for sale. Anything you see me with is just, you ain't gonna never get it. It's like, remember LL Cool J and the FUBU shit? Like, LL Cool J used to have the hardest FUBU shit, but you never could find it.
Never could find that
You never
shit.
got the shit LL Cool J wore.
Listen, my first time meeting Diddy. He had dropped a Press Play album, you feel me? They had a little release at 92Q, you feel me? This motherfucker walked in with some fucking black jeans with some gold pockets, nigga. If you know when that Press Play album came out, that shit was like 2007 or some shit.
Right.
I've been looking for them pants since that day, and I still haven't been able to find it. You feel me?
Yeah,
We
man.
ain't gonna find that shit.
Yeah, man.
We
Hey,
ain't gonna find it.
hey, man, again, man, I appreciate you for coming out, man. Long
appreciate
live
you
my
for having
niggas.
me.
Free the guys, man. This is episode 134, Charles Barkley edition.
Barkley.
You feel me? I think until I get to episode 40, I'm gonna name these motherfuckers after ball player, whatever.
Funny as
Whoever,
shit.
35 and 36. Did we pass my man? Oh yeah, 36 gonna be the Jerome Bettis joint. The
Oh,
bus.
buddy.
That's the bus. The
Oh,
Pittsburgh
buddy.
Steelers.
I
Let's
want to
go.
see who you gonna have for the 35th.
35. Let me see.
You know, that gotta be the KD edition.
No, I don't want KD.
Who you-
I might go to football. I don't know. I know somebody with 35 that was my man. I'm trying to think. The running back, 35. Back in the day, early end of the 90s, early 2000s. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I get to it, man. But hit that notification button, hit that like button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. Shout out to Digital Impact Studio for making this happen. And this is Raw Dope Podcast, and I'm your host, Sam 5000. We out of here.
Go!
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Raw Dope.